A shadow is coming. We must prepare.
Welcome, or welcome back to Elden Ring. With the DLC coming up soon, I figured it'd be a good idea to get back in here, make a new character, get ready for the DLC. Because I think my first character went to New Game Plus, and there is a good chance that would be a mistake heading into the DLC. Likely to be quite difficult in there, even without a New Game Plus added to it. Although there has been some talk that there's going to be a separate balancing system for the DLC, so maybe it would still be fine, but also just need to get back into the swing of things. And all that. So, new game. In our first playthrough, we used great swords. For the second randomized playthrough, we ended up with a lot of magic. So we're going to be going a very different direction this time. We're going to go with daggers, because why not? Mix it up a bit. We're going to be stabbing everybody, and that is why our name is Stabby. We will be stabbing. It's going to be great. Keepsake. Nothing super crazy in the keepsakes, honestly. We'll just grab a golden seed. Enhance the Sacred Flask right off the bat there. Worth it. And let's change up the look a little bit here. Who would do the best stabbing? Probably about the same. And age. A young ninja assassin kind of guy. Test the voice? That's fine. Singular. This hair. Maybe slightly different hair. We're not gonna be doing super crazy hair changes here. It'd be very hard to attack correctly with all that hair in the way. What am I thinking? Nothing too crazy. Yeah, there's definitely some options here. Again, it probably doesn't matter, depending on what we get for a helmet / mask or whatever. Because we're going to be playing the part here. Should be good. That good enough? Very, very simple. Save that to favorites, I guess. Just one of the base templates with a slightly different hairstyle. Beautiful stuff. Here we are with our starting equipment here. And the dagger, which is why we're going with the bandit, obviously. Start the game. Very good. Alright. Daggers are definitely going to be a very different playstyle. Probably going to have a lot of different daggers that do a lot of different things. And, for the first time, we can just use the wiki to go look a bunch of things up. Exactly where we need to go. It's going to be skipping all the cinematics and cutscenes and dialogue and all that. We've already dealt with all that. There's going to be potentially plenty new in the DLC once we actually get to that. Main focus here is just getting going. Next question is, we're about parrying. Also, we've turned the HUD off. Kind of want that on. Did that to record the outro. could learn to parry things. I don't know if that's really super necessary. I just have dagger. And I must stab. See if we can defeat the Grafted Scion. Answer's no. That's alright. That's alright. Thrown in a pit. Gonna be the Elden Ring, the Shattering. Mono showed up. Now we're in a pit. Doing a great job. Skip, 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 skip. Wanna do the tutorial stuff here? Might as well. I did turn off the tutorial pop-ups. Also, that's going to lead to a much more smooth experience through the tutorial cave here. Flask charge. Don't have any thing we want to do with that. All we have is quick step on this dagger, which is not amazing by any means. It's something. Criticals! It's definitely something we're going to want to be looking to do here. Which does lead very well to the idea of using the parrying system in order to fish for criticals. It's definitely an option. We'll see how we're feeling. For right now, that's alright. The problem there's a lot of things that you can't parry, too. So. Yeah, there. Backstabs work, though. Very good. Gotta learn the range of things, too. Secrets. No secrets. The secret is that there is no secret. You would face with your back. And blood loss. Another thing we have at our disposal here. Easy enough. Sneak, 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 sneak. The critical bonus on daggers is definitely pretty solid. Whoop. Very visceral. Very good. Very stab. Got a little more health. Alright. First, quote-unquote, boss here. Let's do it. See if we can manage to defeat the soldier of Godric. Ow. Yeah, with a backstabber too. Ow. Oh, the wind-up attacks. It's pretty effective. It's pretty effective. Alright. A nice little warm-up tutorial and all that. Grab our reward here. And away we go. Bouncing off a tree, having a great time. Just a little shiny tree here. I'm sure that has no implications for the future here. And a big shiny tree. Definitely going to be a different experience. Running through, knowing where things are, be able to look up exactly where we need to go for things. Will be slightly different than going literally everywhere and picking literally everything up. Could potentially lead to needing to farm a lot more runes if you want to be similar levels that we were. Because if we don't need to go to every single nook and cranny, fighting every single boss and all that. We'll see how it goes. We can always just go farm runes. That's fine.
Oh, come to the... Of course you...
We've come to the lands between, or maidenless. It's a whole thing.
Are you familiar? You may all that.
We got the light.
It will lead.
We got the path we need to follow.
To Castle.
Castle Stormvale.
It's a castle. If you...
And we do indeed seek the Elden Ring. Alright. First thing we obviously need to do is go get Torrent. That's gonna help quite a bit. They'll just run around freely and quickly. Should be a great time. Pick up things as we find them. So we can get the crafting kit here.
And I can also
Be
let
worth
you
it.
not. Then why not? I am Kale.
Hey, Kale. Purchase a crafting kit. And I don't think we get a torch. Probably just go get a lantern. That'll be fine.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Very good. And also as we run around, we will light sights of grace for fast travel and all that. Should be great. Yeah, Torrent's just so much quicker. Really is pretty convenient. I feel like we're gonna have quite a few jumping attacks where we don't quite get there because of the dagger range. That's alright. You can't just give me an opportunity to backstab someone and expect me to not take it. Kukri, that's also an option. Get some thrown weapons too. That seems pretty appropriate. We can head into town here. Get some stuff there too. There's a lot of things we need to get from a lot of places. And there's a lot of places we can go to. Because open world game and all that. Well, that's gonna be great. Obviously rest here. You get some stuff. And Melina. She offers an accord. We accept. And
Have you heard of the finger mate? They serve, but I can play.
starting off
Tony
with
to age
all the lore
you
about
and own to the
fingers
fit
and
of-
things. Wild stuff.
Then it's settled.
Accept.
Summon I bequeath.
Now level up, because this is not in fact
Use it.
a
It will summon torrent.
no
and
levels
treat him
or
with-
torrent challenge. Not enough runes to level up just yet though, so we'll get to that in a bit. Okay. So we got torrent. That's great. Let's just pop out over here. Get another thing. We got a lot of places to go. I've mapped
This
out
way, tarnished.
a few of them.
May I have a word?
Just places we need to go to get things we really would like to have. But part of the goal here is get all the daggers. So we have all of our options available to us. And technically it's not, if we don't want to only use daggers later, it's not. It's technically required. I think it'd be a little roleplay and all that.
A pleasure to meet thee, tarnished.
Hey, Ronnie.
I am the witch Renna.
Liar.
I'd heard tell of a tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
Never happened.
And upon looking in the talk, thou art possessed.
Never even got on Torrent. I can call a Spectral Steed.
Ah,
I haven't, but I can.
Torrents.
Spirit combo.
Tis a
Very
summon
good.
them with the spirits. Now it is that.
I got an idea
Forgive me, I doubt we shall. How long will it be before the time?
about which summon I'd like to use at some point. Daggers and all that. But that's for the future. Switch that to Torrent. And now, we got Torrent. Amazing. You'll have to have it. Alright. Continuing our bounding around, going and getting stuff. Now, much better. Because we can go fast. If we really need the map at this point. It's nice to have, though. Just to be able to see all the different locations. Good to have. Also gonna need these whetstone knives in order to change up Ashes of War and stuff. Should be good. Alright. We continue on. Next stop. Well, this side of Grace here. That's the next stop. There you go. Activate. We're gonna be discovering Lost Grace is like nobody's business here. If you don't stick around.
Oi,
Oh, Bach.
you there?
Hey, Bach.
Could you help us out, Cully?
Leaf. These golden rune ones are gonna be actually not too bad. Right here at the start.
Oh.
Hey,
What'd you
Bach.
go and do that for? Oh, yes, I'm close. You were just... Thank you. I was
Gonna
putting
try
my hand
to not have Bach
Oh, when they
die this
say
time.
is I hope... Or I could then...
That's the plan.
Right, I'm... Right, I'm...
And now it even makes more narrative sense that Bach is gonna go try to take on the seafront cave there before we clear everything out. That all makes sense. That's all good. Ah. I gotta say, this is not the most effective weapon for horseback. Actual word determination. Ah! Good thing here. Smithstone 1. Nice. Okay. Yeah, just run away from the Knight's Cavalry. Technically, it would be an easier time to not go this direction during night. Well, that's okay. Also need to worry about all the scare beetles, all the things that they have. Almost need like a whole list of everything everywhere in the entire game. But we'll make do. Upgrading weapons is going to be something very important to do here too, and which we can do very quickly. Probably with a somber weapon, although there are some hurdles in that kind of idea too. Another smith and stone, lovely. We can at least get pretty far with the somber weapon upgrades, which does lead to needing to decide which somber weapon we want to upgrade then. We'll see what our available options are. All the different daggers we can get from a bunch of different places. Here's the spot we were at quite a bit. In the randomized playthrough. There's a guy here that drop something quite infrequently that we wanted. So we farmed here for quite some time. Irrelevant for this playthrough, though.
Hello?
Kenneth,
Anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
The great Kenneth.
So, despite a few might have young Tarnish,
He's doing
want
alright.
you to knight come.
Real question is,
My
what is he
fault.
doing
Fret not.
here standing on some ruins?
I that
Just
depraved
chilling?
snake got first, then he
I feel like even if he has been ousted from the house and removed from his fort,
my fort.
this is not a good place to be standing.
What are you waiting? My fort.
We will go reclaim this fort. Fine. That's right here. All kinds of things we need to pick up. We need the books for all the different recipes. Golden Rune 6. That's pretty solid. Let's loot all these graveyards. Get a bunch of free money. And other various loots. We will not be too worried about holding on to any number of golden runes for anything. Because we can just always go farm runes if it's actually necessary. Against some early levels, could be pretty convenient. We'll just keep going here. Also need to scour the areas for any flask upgrade items we can get. Need to be aware of all that. Again, something we might want to keep a list of everywhere we've gone and picked up all the things. Because there's certainly plenty of things to be picked up. Like this sacred tear. And the wondrous physic. I'm gonna go get some stuff for this. Should be good to have. Now let's get the flask upgrade here. Increase amount. Good. Okay. No. Why don't we get the map here? We're right here. Might as well. And go get the site of grace down by the fort. Ultimately, we kind of want the bell bearings to purchase all the smithing stones. Don't need to worry about picking up everything from everywhere, looking for them. Although some of them are definitely more difficult to come by than others. Gated behind various bosses and unlocks and all that. That's alright. Here's the map. Quick. Missed whatever that was. It's fine. See you, Howlin'. He's having a good time. Okay. There's also all the merchants everywhere with all their different stocks that we might want to purchase. There's a lot. There's a lot out here. It's gonna be a little bit of just running around collecting locations and items. That's okay. We got options. Alright. Yep. Just resting. Alright. New map. Beautiful. Through the gate front now. Up closer. If we just see anything on the ground, as we're just running by, we'll pick it up. Just for good measure. Storm gate. Oh, a lump of flesh. Lovely. Their barricades can't stop us. Where's it going? As long as you crash through the smaller barricades, Everything's fine. Golden seed. Lovely. Yeah, the more flasks and better flasks we get, the better. Of course, we're kind of not at the point where we need to worry about that just yet. The amount of health that we have is not enough to be really worrying about. Oh, wolf here. Another wolf here. What are you doing? There you go. Roll attack. All these wolves. I was trying to pick up this item here. Wolf flesh. Oh boy. Stone sword keys. Also need to get a bunch of those if we want to go into any of those dungeons.
Everyone who only to have their. Did you know? It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Heading to
Head in Stormvale. Try not to get grafted, getting our heads cut off. It's a whole thing. Jellyfish. How fun.
It was. Oh, tell them I love. I'm fine.
We've got to find the crystal memento. Bring that back.
Tell them I'm fine again.
That'd be great. So much to do. Wanna rest here? I suppose. 710. Flask. Add charge. Yes. How much is it to level up? 740. We're almost there. Stab something on our way past. Really enough for a level. Got a whole group of guys like that. Here we are on the map. Looks like we're right up. Right down this way. Going to avoid the trolls here, I think. Or a little bit weak to be bothering them. What will help with that is the strength tier. Lovely stuff. Okay. Yeah, we'll use that. Be a little stronger. Will be great. Oh, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Let's just head this way for a bit. Fire arrows. You don't want to mess with those guys. Their weapon is called the Dismounter. And we are currently mounted. So, probably not the best combo, all things considered. Dr. Bernard.
Not names, but let me ask, are you here? Does your faith, despite
Faith in Golden Order. Having a great time.
Any intro, all I know.
Get some
Now's the time.
battle arts. Any of these? Warcry. You also need to consider which ones are even usable on daggers and such.
Not floating your boat.
Something
eh?
to consider.
Well,
Right. Here. Next thing we want to do is go get the other tier. Way faster. Yeah, with the open world, we are not contained to just Limgrave whatsoever here. We've got options. And we're going to make use of those options. It's going to be great. Not these options. These are bad options. Nice headshot. Oh yeah, drop. It's a dagger! How appropriate. Goodbye. No, that saves us time to get that dagger from somewhere else. How convenient. How nice. Bats don't bother me. I'm just gonna run off a bridge here. I guess we could. I mean, one thing we're definitely going to want to do is compare all the daggers that we get before we decide which ones we want to upgrade or anything. That count? Storm wall. Alright. Neat. Pick up some crafting stuff, depending on how much crafting we want to do. Hard to say. Definitely be something. Alright. Hidden pathway! Kinda hidden. Hidden enough, at least. Who needs to go to Castle Stormvale over on the cliffs? Not me. I got other places to go. It'll be a great time. Just gonna pass some wolves. Don't worry about that. It's so nice just to be able to run through places. They're not full of 5 different giant bosses in the way that have been randomized into your path. It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Alright. Yarnia. Let's do the rest here. Get the flask back and all that. Ah, that good enough? Now we are worthy.
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems Torrent.
We are
whereas
worthy
I know
Torrents.
but I can take
He knows that
gathering.
we're doing great. He's been very impressed by our running around, and
Very well.
now she has been
Let
too.
my hand rest upon you.
And to Round Table Hold. A good place to go. Couple things there we could get. And just a good home base and all that. Since we're here, it's gonna level up. Level up. Let's start with more health. Because we just don't have a lot of health. We're not talking to everybody here? I guess. Are you already here? Nah, that's fine.
Oh, welcome to the. I teach incantation to explore so that one
Incantations.
ensuring
All the
way.
magics. I see.
You do. Most time you are some well.
That's definitely something to consider. If we're gonna have a whole bunch of different daggers that do a whole bunch of different stuff, some of them will probably be like a magic dagger or a holy dagger or something. So, having higher faith and intelligence and arcane and dexterity and strength and endurance and vigor, maybe a little mind. Gotta be careful to not get too out of control here.
May the golden order shine through you.
Could end up with a pretty wacky build if we're not careful.
Ah, hello. I'm, well, the honor of one's
Dialos.
house. By the way, she's my servant. Take your
Looking
eyes if you
for-
find her.
His servant.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. Isn't this place in the Round Table?
Ah,
I
she's
never
here.
knew, although I'm still
Looking for a purpose. Let's even get her purpose here pretty quick. Get in.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember.
He's not impressed
It
with
is
us.
Are you a housekeeper? Remember you.
We'll be very quickly impressing him, though. So go ahead and get some things he's looking for. I guess D is not here because the way we've gone so far. There's lots of things to consider. All the different quest lines. There's just so much. Here's the shop. Here's the dagger that we could have purchased but already got as a drop. That saves us 400 runes. Lovely stuff. Finger seal. If we ever want to get into that. Memory stones. Stones for keys. Options, I suppose. Anybody else we need to talk to? Probably the smith over here. Hugh. We could technically go into maybe one room. I think we have like one key.
Let's
get smithing.
The girl, she's crestful. She has it. I saw it in her eye.
Good for spirit tuning. We can duplicate Ashes of War, sell things. Technically could strengthen our armaments already. But again, kind of want to figure out what we're doing first.
It's all a bit much. I'm still looking for my... You're
Like
telling
said,
me I don't
spirit
believe I
tuning.
do. I suppose I'll ask my certainly. I know I can tell.
Get her ready to go. Probably won't be doing too much spirit tuning. Again, I got a spirit I'm interested in much later on.
Back already, no matter. The girl. Are you out of your wits, sir?
What she
I
wants.
refuse. I don't.
Not gonna hug from you though. Talk to her but refuse the hug.
Greetings. I am circumspect.
Yeah, that has
Perhaps
been
in doing
companion.
so. And you? Do you think it where I come from?
No.
I understand. Your disdain is only natural. But should you change your mind, come pay me another visit.
What's this red square with an arrow down? Asks everyone. Hilarious stuff. Alright. Well, let's get moving on here. Lots of places to go. Current objective. Another bit for the flask. Guess we can pop in here. Talk to him. Non-glowy skull. Boo. Hey there.
You're
Tops.
done, Ben. Believe it on for a...
Donate 10 rooms.
Well, you're a my name. Presuming you're only...
Is that a sorcery? That's 10 intelligence? That's only one level up. We can get Glintstone Pebble. That's kind of like a throne. I think if we're gonna get anything, it would be Carrion Slicer, though. That's very daggery.
Apologies, I'm afraid my... Oh, right. I can tell you. You've seen that's the only...
Get information about
after they did the
Aurelia
academy
Lucaria.
to get making entry and so on.
We need to get keys, not great.
Why not? Without one, and you'll never... And if once you've...
We can find a key for ourselves.
But still...
Just behind a dragon. That's all good. And another sacred tier. Lovely stuff. Okay. Continue on here. There's a bunch of chests and stuff we could open in the various camps. We're just kind of running through the camps. It's alright. I think with the amount of easily accessible upgrade materials, could end up needing to only focus on like 1 or 2 weapons to start. That's alright. Stop just from using flasks there. It's never a good time.
You surprised? No matter. No, I don't. Oh, but don't. Oh.
Purchase. Yep, he's got the lantern. It's 1800? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Inventory. 2,000 runes. Worth it. Purchase. A lantern. Any daggers? And you got smithing stones. What is smithing stone? Lots of the early merchants have some smithing stones. That was a early update. Way back then. Well, that's alright. Okay. Let's put the lantern on there. Now I have access to a little lantern. You don't always need it on. That's nice. Especially when we go into caves. Saves us from needing to get a torch out for that. Let's just use our weapon how we want it, without compromising anything. That's convenient. Rude. Just trying to pick up a map, and these guys are just in the way. Inconvenient. These crazy guys. Not as bad as the bigger looking guys of those. Ugh. Alright. Also not a hardcore playthrough or anything. That's also fine. Everything's great. Get them out of the way here for a second. Swing back around. There you go on your map. Lovely. Okay. Get through this whole mess. It's amazing how quickly you can get through places. And you don't need to, when you're not stopping to fight every single person in the world. Dodge that by resting. Be able to dodge those by resting. They really have quite the tracking on them, don't they? Increase flasks. Now we got +2. There's definitely a lot we can do before we're even worrying about anything. Okay. Bring it east. We need to get the map from up here before we can get that part of the map. Yeah, it's fine. I still say having access to the map is a good idea. It makes seeing where we're going more of a reasonable plan. Even if we know where places we need to get to are, precisely where they are on the lack of map is a problem. We need to work with that. Because we know where the map pieces are too. Which is also a win. Those crazy balloons. Oh, that's not where we're going. Zone 3s. Well defended. I'm sure these guys would absolutely destroy us. They are dangerous guys. Here is up north. Yes, that race. Yes, please. New map. We need to go like here. Head southwest-ish. Crustacean. Find. What do we need to find? There's the crab shack. Talk to them. I need to talk to. See you first. Over here by this one. I think where we need to go right now is right here. Give or take. Somewhere. Lots of spots. Lots of things to worry about and deal with. Alright. Alvinorics. Dexterity knock. Crystal teeth. There you go. Lovely stuff. Now we can raise our strength and dexterity. Which, especially at such a low level, little buffs like that, pretty nice. Land octopus, goodness. This way. Going around and around. That's fine.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Please. Hello.
Hello.
It's rather my mistress, but I was accosted. Could I ask you that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessing. The thug should be... Please.
Gotta go get her necklace back.
The thug should... Please.
That's right there. Okay. Yeah. Site of Grace over here, too. So many sites of Grace, also. Another thing we might want a whole map and checklist for. It's pretty out of control. So many things, so many places to be. Digress. Back to the shack, which is north and slightly west. Avoid the octopus. Don't need that in our lives right now. I'll just keep picking up these gold runes for a little bit. That's alright. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Staggers here.
What are you looking trying to start?
Give him a necklace.
Show me, and I'll consider part. I'm not in love with him. You're a shrewd one. First.
Wants 1,000 runes. Let's get that and make that happen. Use selected number 5,000 runes.
Decided to you'll be one.
Purchase the necklace. There you go.
Alright, things know you're bloody act. Oh. Alright.
It's also got prawns. Boiled prawns. Boost physical damage negation. Could be useful. See what all kinds of buffs we end up using. We got options.
Oh. Alright, well. Sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped. Is it?
She was asking for you to be murdered.
She ain't
Probably should not be messing with her.
Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Good luck with that. I really need to sit here. It's alright. This one. Go back and talk to her. It does have us running past it. Land octopus here. Slightly dangerous. That's alright. There are worse things out in the lake here. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. Hey there.
The thug sleaze.
Necklace.
Oh, yes, thank you. Did I forget? I seek stalwart tongue. You are very with a steady heart. Such strength. Please.
Here we go. Volcano Manor. Invitation.
Brave tarnished. Most tarnished. You are a volcano.
We'll be doing stuff in Volcano Manor. Should be a great time.
Oh, this land of Liurnia, but the lift instead.
No lift is broken.
Was I have faith in. I do.
Should not be a problem getting the key for the lift.
Seek at the base. It was I have faith in. I do.
Could go through the ruins on the side, but again, not super necessary. Okay. Been up here, been up there. Let's go get another dagger, shall we? And also get the physic ready. That'll be a good time. Buffs and stuffs. Level. Flask. Mix. Physic. Restore half of HP. Not so exciting. Boost strength. Boost dex. Lovely stuff. And then where do I put that? That should be in here. This one here can be a lantern. Let down be a physic. We don't need anything else really in the main inventory at the bottom here. Eventually we might want some like thrown weapons or something, but just having the flasks easily accessible is a wise decision. And currently by flasks I mean just the crimson ones. Should be getting things we might want the other ones for. AP stuff. I've activated all these. Probably not gonna be doing too much co-op or PvP or anything like that. It's an option though. Not too worried about it. Fire grease. If we're gonna be mainly using somber weapons, most of them can't use the other kinds of buffs. But then, of course, we can always just use the other kinds of buffs. Like, getting the other kinds of weapons here. You gonna bother me? Please don't. Invaded by Bloody Finger. Nereus. We got our buffs up. Great. Gonna run away here for a little bit. Yura!
Nereus. The Bloody Finger. The end is nigh.
End is nigh.
For you.
For you.
And Justice Blood.
And it's not for me. Blood loss. Dangerous. Probably should lure him back to Yura. So we can get some help here. That'd be a worthwhile strategy. Don't need to do this alone. Especially we were saying, little co-op. I don't know if we summon any NPCs in for fights. We could. It'd be alright. Depends how we're feeling, I guess. There's no rules. Just need to be prepared. I'm just wiggling around. You having a good time? Just having a good time. Mushroom. It's falling from above. I avoid that. Runes over here. Dragonfly. Go. Physic. Just gotta run away. It's also an option. What's your problem? Being very rude.
If it isn't Nereus, the Bloody Finger, the end is nigh.
You're a help.
And Justice Blood.
Alright. Don't aggro me. Oh, come on. Look at that backstab. Aha! You also get to deal with blood loss. How's that feel? Let us not get low on health here. Ah, he's dead. Yeah, he's out of flash too. Oh boy. We don't do a huge amount of posture or anything. That's also a problem. for him at least. Ah, come on. We need to be more aggressive while Yura's still alive. Stun lock him and all that. Technically, we could upgrade the weapon. That's also a thing we could do. Might help a little bit. I know. We got options. That's alright. We can totally do this, though. This is no problem. It's also nice that we're not risking a huge number of runes. That's good. That's good stuff. I think trying to fish for the backstabs was slowing us down a little bit there. It was just a good time doing the backstab damage. We have fun here. Mushroom. We can get past this dragonfly here. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. Bloody finger. Give it his dodges.
If it isn't Nereus.
Our damage is not too crazy. That's alright. Let's try not to bring in other guys to fight here. Yura? Really? How did you manage to attract everything in the game? How did you even accomplish that? Of course he sucks. He didn't aggro everybody. That was a mistake. I think we need to deal with the dragonfly, honestly. As hilarious as that sounds. But also hope if he spawned in a little bit closer. That'd be nice. Oh boy. Wild. Wild stuff here. This is part of the game plan, though, so can't exactly just do other things, since the next thing would benefit greatly from having more bleed. Not really super worried about grabbing a bunch of mushrooms. If we need them, we can get them later. That's alright. If we go further, here we'll aggro everyone. Get them to spawn back where they're supposed to be. There he is. Fine train. Yeah. Alright, let's try not to get blood loss here.
If it isn't Nereus, the bloody finger, the end is nigh.
You're over here. How you doing, Yara? Oh, he's coming. Ow. Alright. Man, hit me through him, huh? Hit that. Alright. So that's heal. No more heals for you. So you need to be careful though. There we go. And we get the Reduvia. Great stuff. That is significantly more blood loss buildup. Skills with slightly less dexterity. That's right. Also skills with arcane. And I can do this. Well, that's great. Let's get the Site of Grace here. Unfortunately, we can't dual wield like he was, because we only have the one. That's alright. Yeah, I don't think we really need to go in this cave. We got some runes here. Probably try to spend those. We'll level up, more health. Seems like a solid plan. And then a little bit more. Level up again. Just having more health is a solid strategy. Alright. We'll worry about damage and upgrades and all that. Eventually. There we go. We've already got 3 different daggers. We also have dagger. Total damage is slightly better here. Dagger moveset. And all that. Alright. So we'll use this bloody dagger to very, very effective means get some really, really big improvements. Next time. Goodbye.